AI Gentor is a website that allows you to interact and communicate with a wide variety of AI generated characters. If this is your first time here, my name is Jay, and this is the Everyday AI channel where we teach you how you can use AI in your daily lives. So I'm going to dive right into this here. We can take a look at some of these characters, and I think this can just give you some inspiration for persona modeling, where you basically like model someone's persona with a large language model, and then you can sort of game out interactions with them. Very useful. A lot of my corporate clients find it useful to do this with some of their board members or stakeholders and tell them, okay, this is what they're like, so you can actually get ahead of any sort of pushback you're going to receive in a presentation, in a pitch, or in a meeting. Anyway, we're going to dive right into this here. We're going to go into the British literature teacher. I'm just going to use this as an example. I'm just going to think of something off the top of my head. Tell me more about the Oxford comma and what is your specific stance? Looks like my dictation tool did an actual comma, but I meant the Oxford comma itself. What is your stance on the matter? And what do the officials say? Let's go with that. I don't know who's the official on the English language, or maybe there's some committee somewhere, but let's see what this British literature teacher tells us. So the Oxford comma, the literary equivalent of a well-placed eyebrow raise. I'm firmly in favor. It saves confusion. I love my parents, God, and Queen Elizabeth versus a very awkward family dinner. Okay, the official line, Oxford University Press insists on it. Most British publishers drop it. Rebellion or clarity, your call. Okay, great. Well, I guess now's the time for me to openly admit that I am firmly in favor of the Oxford comma. I think it does make a lot of sense, and it's good to know that this British literature teacher has corroborated my suspicions. In any case, yeah, this is definitely just an example for you to understand how persona modeling works. Try using it with, let's say, high stakes or critical or mission critical interactions. I've used a lot for those in the future. For example, like I think there was also a sales agent here somewhere, but in the future, like people will simply be like in order to, let's say, practice a job interview or sales pitch or sales call, people will literally be having back-to-back sort of sparring sessions where they're basically speaking to an AI agent trained on an ICP, so they can actually game out interaction, so you can always stay multiple steps ahead. This is the future of learning anything related to communications with humans, definitely a good idea to get ahead of it. I'm actually pleased to announce I've launched one of my first digital products, which is a 7-day prompting ebook. I've called it Perfecting Prompts, and it's essentially a 7-day crash course on how you can improve your prompting so that you can supercharge your productivity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link to Perfecting Prompts below. I put in a lot of work into it, and in there I actually include some frameworks that I teach to global corporations. Definitely check it out, and check out AI Gentor if you think it would be useful for you. You can also simply sort of make one of these. If you've got Copilot, you can just use a Copilot agent. You can use GPT on ChatGPT or Gemini or Gem on Gemini. So yeah, definitely check it out if you think it would be useful for you, and understand the concept of persona modeling is going to be very, very